Know thyself, know thy enemy. 100 battles, 100 victories. What up, family? Welcome to Manifest Your Own Destiny. This channel, I want to make sure wherever you start at, you don't finish it there. I remember 2020, during the pandemic, I felt like I was surrounded by just a whole bunch of manipulators. You know, mass media, everybody was dying, friends was dying. I mean, I had energy vampires, like people that just wanted to be around me, just to leech off me. I mean, like, just a whole bunch of nonsense I didn't want to be around. I mean, like, I felt drained, I felt stuck, I felt unloved. I ain't never want to feel that way again. So I went on a search. I went on a search to find out how to never feel this way again. That same night, I had a dream. I had a dream that I was a farmer, hundreds of cattle, friends that was with me, family, and we was running out of food. So God gave us a way out. He said, "Go up this hill. On the other side, it's gonna be greener pastures. It's gonna be clear waters. It's gonna be more land. But you got to go up this hill first." And I ain't gonna lie to you. And it was hard. Like, it was hard to make it up top. You know what I mean? Like, a couple of my friends didn't even want to keep going. Like, they made it halfway. And it was like, oh, this ain't for me. They did. You know what I mean? We had people trying to steal the cattle. You know what I mean? But they kept on falling into their own traps. And by the time we made it to the top, it was even more beautiful than I ever could have imagined. We raced down to the bottom of the hill, and everybody was fat. Everybody was wealthy. No cat. I woke up from that dream. I had a bad habit of just like jumping on YouTube or whatever. I had a bad habit of jumping on YouTube and browsing social media. But when I jumped on YouTube, the first thing I seen was know thyself, know thy enemy. You know what I mean? The next thing I seen was this dude named Bob Proctor, the Paradigm Chief. If you don't know Bob Proctor, you know what I mean, you need to check for him. You know what I mean? Get his books, get his, you know what I mean, courses. I did all of that. So, you know what I mean? I did that. I went through that, so you ain't got to go through that. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna teach you everything. You feel me? But the paradigm shift. And that was the first, that was the thing that set me on like a 5-year rabbit hole. 2025 now. This is 2020, 2021. You feel me? So, like, I ain't know where to start. And that's where you start at, right there. Understanding your conscious, understanding your unconscious. What's the unconscious? The unconscious is being reactive. It's just going with the flow. It's letting your environment dictate who you are, where you are, and where you going. You feel me? Consciousness is being aware. Consciousness is knowing what you want, where you want to go, and making deliberate decisions, making deliberate and intentional decisions about each moment of your life. You feel me? So, I like to say it like this, like a car. When you driving in a car, you in a new place, right? You in a new place. What do? You get close to to where you going. You turn down your music so you can see, so you can focus. That's consciousness. You feel me? You gotta turn down the noise to be able to see where you going. Unconsciousness is like when you driving home from work, right? It's like you can do whatever because you've done it so many times. You can do whatever. You can drink coffee. You can talk on the phone. You can mess with the heat and all that because you've done it so many times. Like, you don't have to pay attention. Consciousness is paying attention. It's focused energy. You feel me? Like, that's what consciousness is. How do you know you're unconscious then? The first place I say is understanding what triggers you, right? Like, what makes you tick? What makes you move? You feel me? What thoughts in your mind make you do X, Y, and Z? Like, being like a hood dude, like, I used to I used to sell, I don't keep it real, I used to sell crack. I mean, like, I used to sell weed. I used to rob people. I had to go to jail a couple times. And that put me in a state of mind like nobody cares. You feel me? Like nobody cares. And that wasn't because nobody cares, because I got a family. I got a big family. But I was trying to stay over here with it. You know what I mean? Like, I knew my family cared about me, but dealing with everybody around me, dealing with people that's in survival mode all the time, dealing with people in survival mode, it's like, no, they can only care for themselves. You feel me? They can't care about you. How can somebody that's trying to make it from the bottom care about you? You know what I mean? So that's one of my triggers. So I'm walking around life. There's a whole bunch of people that cared about me. They try to come in my life and show me love. But I wasn't trying to hear none of that. You know what I mean? Every time something real came around, I'm like, yo, these people don't really care about me. They just trying to do X, Y, and Z. You feel me? Like, and that was a real thing. That was a real thing in my life. Until I learned a few things about my unconscious. Like, why am I moving like this? You know what I mean? So I had to start telling myself certain affirmations like, yo, I'm really loved. Like, I'm truly loved around here. And it's a fact. You know what I mean? I had to reframe my thoughts. You know what I mean? Instead of looking at what I don't have, I had to look at what I do have. I had to be grateful for what I do have. You know what I mean? And then in certain situations, I had to use breathing exercises just to bring me back. You feel me? Because I had a bad anger problems too. Just to bring me back, I had to use breathing exercises. You know what I mean? This is one drum. It's called the 626 breathing exercise. It's when you breathe in for 6 seconds, you breathe in the moment for 6 seconds, you hold it, and then you exhale all of that negative energy out. You exhale the past out, because the past don't do nothing for you when you're trying to manifest the future. You know what I mean? If you keep on manifesting your past, you're going to keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again, dealing with the same type of people in different skin. Like, I mean, having more money but still being broke. Like, that's what unconsciousness is. That's what unconsciousness leads. Like, if you want more life, you have to understand. You have to understand what's holding you back and what's keeping you in the same cycle. You feel me? Another thing affirmations. You know what I mean? Speaking life into me instead of speaking negativity into my soul. You know? So I just want y'all, whoever you at right now, I just want to make sure that you end up in a better place. I don't want you to be waiting. Shit, I'm 35. 2020, I was 30. You know what I mean? I don't want you to be 30, 35, going through life with the same baggage, stopping you from being the higher self, the higher you. You know what I mean? The you that God made you to be. Because we all got a purpose in life. You know what I mean? We got a purpose in life, and if we don't do our purpose, we're going to keep on coming back to earth, and we're going to keep on repeating the same cycle. You know what I mean? The devil want us here. The devil want to keep us coming back. You feel me? So whenever the end times come, you one of his soldiers. You feel me? And the end is near. So we have to get on our purpose now. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean? Like, journaling is another one. You know what I mean? I created a journal. If you want to check for it, you can look for check the link in the in the comments or whatever that is, or just say comment free PDF, and I'll send you the free PDF of it. You know what I mean? Like, 2020, this is my first video too. 2024, 2025, whatever it is, we going up. We ain't going backwards. We going up, I promise you. Love y'all, man. If you need any more information, tell me what you want me to talk about. I got y'all. Peace. Know that.